Dillion Gabriel's headed to Oklahoma. So as the transfer portal turns, I got to go ahead and retract from my last video. Let's talk about all that coming up in just a minute. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jay here with Unfair Sports, where we take a pensive approach to the sports conversation. And on this video, we're going to talk about Dillion Gabriel, who just announced that he's going to Oklahoma right after Caleb Williams said that he was entering the transfer portal. Let's talk through this, all right? So I just completed a video talking about Caleb Williams heading to the transfer portal, but Oklahoma still being a option. So there's going to talking points of what Oklahoma could do to win them and all this jazz. And now all of that's gone out the window. The video will still be up. You can be able to watch it, but we're going to talk about Dillion Gabriel coming to Oklahoma instead, because I think that that's a little bit more significant, because as soon as Caleb Williams transfers out, Dillion Gabriel is coming in. Now, if you don't know who Dillion Gabriel is, he's a quarterback that played at UCF underneath Jeff Lebby, who is the offensive coordinator for Oklahoma. He was there. He's thrown for, in his career, 8,000 yards, 70 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, and 8 rushing touchdowns. He's a 3-star prospect out of Hawaii. But then he had a bad injury where he had a freakish injury, broke his collarbone, only played 3 games past year. And he was throwing at 69% completion percentage in his first 3 games before the injury. Now, because of COVID and all of that jazz, he still has an extra year eligibility. So technically, as a 3-year career at UCF, he still has a couple more years. If not, what's his 3 years? He technically has 3 years based upon Sooner Scoops here on Rivals. He technically has 3 more years of eligibility left. So he could play 6 years of college football, thanks to the COVID year and all of that jazz. But the big thing is that he reunites with the coach that recruited him, and he put up all those numbers under. That's a big win for Oklahoma. Now, I'm still thinking that Caleb could still potentially come back. I don't know how that will work with Dillion, but Jeff Lebby didn't even waste time. He's like, all right, dog, you can go shop. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this package that I ordered just in case. And so what happened is Dillion had already put in that he was going to transfer from UCF. He was going to UCLA. That was December 16th. He actually is enrolled at the school. But as soon as this hit, I bet you he was on the phone saying, hey, Jeff, you need a quarterback? I know your system. I can start tomorrow. I can fly in. What you got? And boom, now we have Dillion Gabriel coming to the Sooner State. I think what makes this huge to me is he knows Jeff's system. He was there for 2 years underneath him. He knows the system. He's prepared to go in and be a day one starter. So putting all the weapons around him that Oklahoma has and in Lebby's system, there's a chance Oklahoma, man, can still compete. They can still stay elite like they were with Caleb. Now, I think Caleb is a better quarterback, I think, but I don't know. We got to see what Dillion looks like in this system with all these weapons. There's a chance Dillion can come in there and kill it. Now, the best part is that Nick Evers, the recruit out of Flower Mound, Texas, he wanted to kind of start on his own pace. He wanted to get a year under his belt in college, get his bearings in the system, and then go out and play and really compete for the starting position. This gives him that. Because if Caleb had left and they had nobody else, I mean, of course, they probably go somebody in the transfer portal. They have a few backups. I mean, they still got Micah Bowens that transferred from Penn State last year, but he ended up falling to 4th in the depth chart behind Ralph Rucker, which he could have played. But now they don't have to do that. Dillion can come in, start, and if Nick is as good as he is advertised, he will walk in as the second or third or redshirt and be prepared to play next year or the year after, maybe take the job from Dillion or whatnot. But the good thing is that Oklahoma now has a veteran quarterback going into next season. He may not be a Sooner from last year, but he's still a veteran that knows the system that his offensive coordinator will be running. I'm pretty excited and stoked. Let's see what happens, Sooner Nation.